For the cheapest coins with fast delivery and quick customer support, check out my sponsor, Red Zone Coins, and use code SWIFT at checkout for 20% off. So Swift family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 20 video on the channel. And in today's video, I'm going over all of the methods that you can use to earn free cards and players in Madden 20 Ultimate Team. This is going to be great for no money spent guys, as well as people that just kind of want to upgrade their team in a relatively cost-effective manner. This video is going to be great to be able to do that. Now, as you guys probably do know, I did actually release some merch yesterday, the first collection. It is linked down below in the description, and I just want to give a humongous shout out to anyone that did buy it. Honestly, crazy that I'm able to make merch already and that you guys actually buy it and enjoy it. So shout out to any of you guys that did end up buying it, and if you didn't, it's totally fine. Just supporting the channel, dropping a like and everything like that is honestly amazing support as well. But if you are interested, that will be linked down below in the description. If you use code SWIFT, you can get an extra 5% off your order. And honestly guys, the shirts are really inexpensive. They're almost like the same price as just buying like a plain white t-shirt, but I have my little SWIFT logo on the top, and it's also a great way to support me. So yeah, definitely go check that out, link in the description, and let's get into this video right here. So the first way that I think is actually the best way to earn free players is going to be leveling up. I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the players you can actually get and go over who I picked on my team, as well as a couple ways to level up quickly. I have 3 methods to get free players, so definitely watch to the end of the video if you are interested in that. So the way the leveling up works and getting free players is, as you can see, you get these things called power-up passes. I assume a lot of you guys know what these are, but essentially if you don't, they're basically replacements for needing to buy a card. So you can get a 95 overall power-up pass at a level 80, a 93 to 94 overall power-up pass at level 75, and basically every 5 levels, you're going to earn a power-up pass. This allows you to not actually buy the card, but still be able to use the player. I'm going to go into my item binder and just show you guys a couple of the players that I've used my power-up pass on, just so you can see how good some of the cards are that you're able to get absolutely free. So Deion Sanders right here, I used my power-up pass on. He's one of the best corners in the game, and I got him absolutely for free. As you can see, you get that 93 to 94 power-up pass back if I wanted to refund it. But basically all you would do to use your power-up pass is buy the power-up card. So that's going to be his like 70 overall power-up card, and then use trading, and then instead of actually putting in his boss 94 overall Deion Sanders card, all you need to do is put in the power-up pass in the place of that card, and you're able to get the card. I also used my 95 overall power-up pass on Sean Taylor, so you can honestly get some of the best cards in the game absolutely free just leveling up. And I would recommend that you guys definitely level up if you have the time to. The fastest way to level up is to play this solo challenge right here in the NFL Epic section. It's going to be under the NFL Epic section. It's going to be the Baker Mayfield one, and there's going to be one all the way down here. If we scroll down to, I believe it is week 12, moment 1, where you basically just throw for a touchdown pass, and you just replay that solo over and over, and that's the fastest way to level up and get those power-up passes. Now let's talk about the second way to get cards for cheap in Madden 20, and that is going to be talking about utilizing some sets to actually get back NAT cards for really cheap. I'm going to go over a couple of my favorite ones to do, and of course this isn't going to be exactly free cards, right, but this is going to be cards at a really discounted value, because you can get cards that originally go for 200, 300,000 coins back for 100k per, which is honestly amazing. And that's what I'm going to go over right now. Now, if you guys have made it this far into the video, hit that like button down below. That's all I ask of you for this juicy information. But let's talk about potentially my favorite set to do this with, and this is going to be the Champ Bailey set. Essentially how these legends or these master sets work when they release a promo is what you do is you put in 3 cards, and you're able to get the boss back, as well as the 3 cards you put in as NAT players. Now that's really valuable, getting the 3 cards back as NATs, because you can just insert those players into your lineup the same way that you would just insert the card to your lineup if you were to buy it outright. Now let's just run through the numbers of this set, because this in my opinion is the best one, but you can take a look at the NFC Playoff Master, the Zero Chill ones. Basically every single promo they release is going to have stuff like this, but right now the AFC one is my personal favorite. So essentially what it's going to cost to do the set is any 3 of these AFC cards. Let's just take a look at their price. Right now it looks like they're going for about 280k, so that's about 800,000 coins to get 3 cards right here. And let's take a look at how much the Champ Bailey card is going to go for, because that's what we can sell when we complete the set. And then when we subtract those two things, then we can see exactly how much coins it's going to cost to actually get the set done and get our NAT players back. So Champ Bailey, let's see how much he's going for in the auction house right now. I believe he's hovering around 400 or 500,000 coins, if I'm not mistaken. His price might have gone down a little bit, but let's just take a look at Champ Bailey's card right here. Champ Bailey, I believe he's at 96 overall, so we'll filter it down like that. You're also going to get his power up, but that's only going for 3k, and he's going for 440k. So when we subtract the two, you're going to spend around 400,000 coins to get those 3 NAT players back. If you're choosing, if you wanted to just buy 3 players outright, 3 of the 95s, you would need to spend 800k. So you're getting a huge discount. You're getting it at about 100,000 coins per card. And if we look through some of the cards you're actually able to get, I actually did the set, and I think that the 3 players that I chose are some of the best cards in the game. I got Stephon Gilmore, Deshaun Watson, as well as Ronnie Stanley. 2 of the players are at 97 overalls, and the fact that I was able to get those players at such a cheap price is insane. I did the exact same thing with Bo Jackson by completing a set, and John Randall the exact same way. It's honestly how I have a ton of the players on my team, and it's something I would definitely recommend. It is going to require a little bit of coins to get started with, right? Because you need to actually put the coins up to complete the set, but in my opinion, save up to complete the set rather than, let's say you just wanted to buy Ronnie Stanley and add him to your team. You would have to pay what, 300,000 coins to get Ronnie Stanley, when instead you could pay 400k and get Ronnie Stanley, Stephon Gilmore, and Deshaun Watson. It's an absolutely crazy way to basically build your team for free, and one of my best tips that I can give to anyone who wants to get cheap cards and build their team in the most cost-effective manner is to do those sets right there, and that's basically the best way that you can get cards for cheap into the game. I have one final tip left in the video, and I'm just going to run through some of the solo challenges that you can do to get free players. I did put this at the end of the video just because honestly, I feel like some of my content has been getting, I don't want to say stale, but I feel like I talk about similar things in a lot of videos, and these solo challenges are something that I talk about a ton in videos, so I wanted to talk about those 2 other tips first, just because I haven't really talked about them at all on the channel, and we're going to talk about the solo challenges last, which you've probably heard me talk about before, but I'm just going to run through 3 of my favorite ones for you guys to do to get free players. Now, firstly, the NFL 100s. I talk about this a ton on my channel, but if you're new to it and you haven't heard or you haven't done them, the NFL 100 solo challenges are an absolute must, you guys. You get a free 95 overall card, which is insane. Getting a free 95 overall player, which is one of the best cards in the game for about an hour and a half of grinding, is unbelievable. Next up, we're going to talk about the MUT Hero solo challenges. Some of these players are still really good. They're only 91 overall cards, but they're still really good cards in the game. Right now, other than those 2 solo challenges, there's actually not a ton of other crazy good ones. Gauntlet is solid as well. If we continue to look through some of the other ones, those are basically the only ones. These Madden Club Championships you could do. They do take a long time, but I'm thinking that they're definitely going to be releasing some new solo challenges into the game when they come out with either the Team of the Year promo or the new series, both of which should be coming really soon. I'm going to be sure to have a ton of content on all that stuff when it comes out, because I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of ways to get these Team of the Year cards for cheap. So if you guys are interested in that type of stuff, getting cards for cheap, like I was talking about in my second method, if you're interested in all that type of stuff, I would definitely hit that subscribe button, because honestly, that's one thing that I love to talk about on the channel, just being able to get cards for cheaper, manipulating the sets in the auction house. So if that's something you're interested in, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you are new. But yeah, that is essentially going to do it for the video. The first one is leveling up and using your power-up passes effectively. There's a ton of great players you can use the passes on. Basically, what I would do is research on Muthead to see which players are the best for you to use your power-up passes on. Basically, you want to find the best coin value as well as some of the best cards. There's really good options at a bunch of different overall groupings. I would say there's really good options at 92 and 94, just because of some of the NFL 100 cards as well as some of the Madden Ultimate Team 10 cards. There's great options in both of those 2 spots to pick up some really good players and add some absolute goons to your team. Secondly, talking about these sets, this is something that you honestly have to take advantage of. If you have the coins and you haven't picked up any of these NFL playoff cards, the 95 overall playoff cards are incredible, you guys. When this promo came out, I was a little bit skeptical on them, but if we just look at some of these players' stats, like I just want to show you guys Stephon Gilmore's stats, as well as Ronnie Stanley. Ronnie Stanley, the best left tackle in the game at a 97 overall. He's going to have over 90 in basically everything. He's going to have 99 pass block finesse, 91 pass block power, 94 run block, 94 pass block. And we basically paid 100k for him, which is absolutely crazy. And then even better, this Stephon Gilmore, 93 speed, 99 man, 93 zone, 97 plus, 96 play rec. That's a disgusting card to get for 100k. Bo Jackson even, look at the stats on this guy, 98 speed when I've got him powered up, of course, and basically over 95 or 93 in a bunch of other categories. Deshaun Watson, I'm just gloating about my team honestly right now, but doing the free, the ways to get the cards for cheap through the sets is honestly the best tip I could give you in this video. I would definitely do that if you have the extra coins. And as you look through my top, like what is this? My top row of players, all of these players are NATs or that I did using the methods that I just told you guys. So these methods are invaluable to improve your team and basically upgrade the squad. But that's going to do it for the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and if you did buy merch, I just want to give another incredibly huge shout out to you. Being able to, I spent a lot of time honestly just getting the designs ready, and having some people that ended up buying it and supporting me is incredible, and I'm hoping that, some of you guys that were talking about being interested, maybe end up pulling the trigger and buying some as well, because I really like the shirts, the hoodies. I think they're pretty nice, and as well, I really wanted to make them affordable, because I know a lot of you guys are relatively young and you don't have a ton of money, so even just like tell your parents, hey, this is basically just a white shirt for 15 bucks, let me buy it. But yeah, that is gonna do it for the video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Leave a like if you are new, hit that subscribe button, and until next time, fellas, I'm out. Peace.
It means no worries for the rest of your day.